race number 4 here at Middleton in the Action46 Cross Country Dirt Tour for the Orange County Fair 60. On pole, we have Red Kusa with outside pole sitter Matthew Erickson. As predicted on a lot of the bull ring type tracks that are listed as like 358, 25th. So, start in the back. Sorry, I had to take a quick sip of water real fast there.
Coming to the green here.
60 laps. By far, I'm pretty sure this is the biggest track we have gone to all season. Third try at this. I'm going to just have to eat dust for the first lap or two, I think, because everything gets really checked up back here. So I end up turning somebody or someone turns me, so I'm just gonna have to lay back for a minute, let things kind of play out for a moment here. Hopefully it doesn't take long. A little bit on the squirrely side there. Alright, now I think we can start trying to make some moves here. Last race winner, Brad Stover, he's right in front of me. Yeah, you guys are just so fast on the straights. I just gotta get really solid exits out of these turns to try to just hang and then get good entries and make moves in these turns. But I am super loose right there. If I recall, I don't think I've had the best of careers at the Middleton track. But I can't say for certain. Gotta run under Nikko. Yep, he's gonna clear me, but I'm gonna try to get him back.
Still there. Stay low.
Gotta run on Phillip. He's had a rough season as well. He's one of the 5 drivers. Oh, your reshade filters are really good, so I want to let that slide, Paul. Did not see him coming. I see Nikko. Well, I'm having a hard time seeing his front bumper, but I saw Homer in his damn donut. See, dude, I don't get it. Wow, I'm so sideways off these exits. I need this to string out a little bit if I have any hope getting out of 25th.
Outside. Still out there.
I need to be able to make a pass if I have any hope of getting out of 25th.
Stay low.
Man, he's just got so much speed there.
Stay low. Still there.
I couldn't slide job him. I feel like there were certain dirt tracks. Wow, I got sketchy there. There's the wall. Alright, well, that's that. I feel like there were some dirt tracks, though, where... that was... yeah, that's the track that I don't think we'll be going back to this season. Fonda, I remember being outside, was dominant. But that's not on the schedule. Just kind of focusing in here for a moment, just trying to put some fast laps together to try to catch back up while they're all double file. feel like when there's single file, I might be able to pick off one or two at a time, but bunched up, I have nowhere to, I can't send it as deep into a turn as I want. Just kind of slide up to try to hold my spot. Hopefully I don't blow the motor up, because we are tacking out pretty high at the end of the straightaway. See, when I can move around, it's put cars around me, and I just don't have my speed. Sometimes I wonder, it sounds bad, but I mean, sometimes I wonder if it's just I'm not used to something, or it's the way the track's just handling that particular moment, or if it's just I'm getting older and my reflexes aren't as fast as they were like when I started doing this series. Well, 2 years ago on YouTube again, like I've said many times, it started like 4 or 5 years ago. It was 2019, October. So like almost 5 years ago. I'm sure 32 to 37, there's probably some maybe level of loss in reflex speed, but I don't know. I'm probably over traumatized in that. It could just be having to adjust to the different mods. Something I have thought about, just because, and I'll talk about this probably later in the Cup season, because I'm at the time of this, like I've already done a bunch of Cup trucks, endurance races, all that stuff. Like I pre-recorded these later just because I wanted to make sure I had enough time for signups and everything. Like I think I've said that before, but I think to eliminate burning myself out and falling behind or anything like that from what my normal schedule would be, just because of how busy life is for me right now, probably will be for, I could probably say for the foreseeable future, with that, you know, getting married and all that jazz and work and trying to, you know, buy a home and all that stuff. Like as we're getting closer, things are getting a little bit more busier and stressful. So I've thought about it. I think I'm not going to run 7 different series at one time like I am right now this season. One will be like, I think the endurance series will be a summer series. So after the 2011 season's done, we won't have that come back till 2025 for a summer series. I don't know. Dirt, I think, is going to be I might not do them as a 2 times a week. I like what Matthew Erickson's doing with his Dirt series, and it's for Sundays. I like that a lot, actually. That's the first time I think I've ever clipped someone's rear quarter panel and actually didn't self-spin. So maybe I might do something like that. I don't know, just something to try to kind of lighten up my workload a little bit, so I don't feel as pressured to. And it's not pressure any of you guys are putting on me, who, you know, those who are watching, but it's pressure I just put on myself. So to make sure I don't fall behind, or, you know, keep a schedule. I think kind of biting off a little bit more than I can chew at the moment. So Just some thoughts.
11973.
But yeah, very hard to pass here though. Red's in the lead. Jose's in second.
Outside. Still there. Clear all around, all clear. Outside.
I tried to slide job. It's not like I was going to get past him anyway.
29907.
I'm having a horrible dirt season. My driving just in 2011 alone, I feel like has been really just not good. I've had a terrible season.
797.
Just a lot of self spins and just a lot of just mistakes. I'm just glad we didn't get cautioned for something like that. That'd have been stupid. It's a big enough track. I was gonna get out of the way. I didn't hit anything. No one hit me. There was no reason for a caution. Would it have helped? Yeah, but I wasn't getting past Brad. I just didn't see it. I had to sling it in there to the point that thing broke loose on me and turned around to try to even just get remotely close to pulling off a slide job. So
11782.
yeah, I'm 8.49 back still. Just at halfway too. Jeez, that's a long way to go. Maybe we should throw a caution. I don't want to be single file for 30 laps.
11894.
Yeah, I lost a 100th of a second. I was gaining early on, but that's because, you know, they're all side by side racing each other. Now that they're not, good luck.
22057.
How far behind am I? Oh, jeez, I'm far. I'm trying to send it. At the rate I'm going, if I can stay in the 21.7s, I might, just might, stay on the lead lap. I was 19 flat last time at the line, 18.92, so I gained 500ths on the car in front of me and 800ths on the car who's leading, which is still red last I checked. Check again in a moment here. Yeah, still red. Not a whole lot is changing position wise. It's a pretty stale race. I think we do have Middleton back on the schedule too. Looking forward to the Indy 500. I do have to finish painting some Indy cars, but I have it screenshotted too, so I would remember who it was who gave me the advice, but I don't have my phone on me obviously at the moment. But I'll be sure to shout you out. But for the track that we're going to use this year, is if it works, he or she, I said I can't remember who it was, made a suggestion about going back to the OWR Indy track, and I said how I can't run there. Like, it's just we have 50 laps of racing. I remember trying it, 50 laps in, and half the cars were out, and we still had a caution every other lap. The racing was great, but they were wrecking so much, and they made a suggestion on how to what to modify in the INI to see if I can fix that. And so I'm going to give it a shot, and if we can get that to work, big save. If we can get that to work, that should be a fun race. Lost 2 seconds on the car in front of me there. I can see red in my mirror. And I don't want to cost red a win, but I'm not going to lie down in case we get a caution. A chance getting put a lap down. So I am going to fight. I didn't even think I was slinging it that hard into the turns. I think this season, well, I know why I think I had to, if I'm being honest with myself, I think part of the reason I've had a little bit more self-spinning and sliding around and just trouble in general, just, you know, I've got the difficulty just to tick higher. I got a little bit faster, so my averages were going up, or down, I mean, and so I had to make you guys harder to beat, so I'm pushing myself harder, and so, you know, I'm just pushing a little too hard. I'm going over that fine line of, you know, speed versus handling, and yeah, just having a hard time adjusting with it, I guess. But hopefully by the end of the season, I'll have it a little bit better down. I think I'm overcorrecting because I felt it do what it did 2 laps ago or 3 laps ago there, and I think I hooked the wheel a little bit too far back to the right. And that's probably what I've been doing in the Cup car at times, and Nationwide and trucks and endurance. Like, I'm not saying, I gotta be careful, I don't want to give any spoilers. But you'll hear me talk about it at some point if I haven't already. Just handling. I'm not saying they've resulted in bad races or anything, I'm just saying. Just saying. That's all I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? I still see red back there, but it's not gaining on me much, it looks like. I just gotta hang on for, well, for me, 12 laps. Them, it's gonna be 11. Well, never mind. I'm not a lap down, so I can't really just start putting myself a lap down if I'm trying to stay on the lead lap. I gotta think like I'm not gonna get put down a lap. I forget where we go next week for dirt. I feel like I need to have my schedule out in front of me. Well, I could probably get it at the end of the race real quick on the sign-off so I can say it. And what I'm thinking.
10 laps here, but 10 laps. 21, 82.
Right now I'm thinking, my gosh, you're all watching me drive with no one around me for well over 30 laps and just listening to the ramblings of someone trying to figure out something to talk about.
9, 2, 8.
That felt pretty quick, but it wasn't. Seven to go. Well, 7 to go this time by for me. Six to go.
736.
Why couldn't I have been doing that more often in this race? Man, Brad's still the car who's directly ahead of me, so everyone must be struggling to pass. Yeah, it's still red in the lead.
5 laps left. 1-9-3-0.
It's definitely going to shake up some points. The point leader coming in was Storm Rose. Brad was second. Jaden's going to be in the top 10. AJ Sells, Julie Meredith is going to get his first set of points, it looks like. If they finish where they're at. Chris Adams is up there. Chris Adams, AJ Sells, and Red Kusa, they're the three that I've got my eye on right now. Storm's another one I have my eye on. She's in 12th though, but 4 races in, AJ Sells, Red Kusa, and oh crap, what was the other person I was saying? Chris Adams. I feel like, oh never mind, Chris had a off week or off race last time. Never mind. So I'm on the white flag. I was looking at stand-ins, so I was losing a ton of time. I see Kusa in my mirror. I think I'm getting the white this time. Or is that it? I think that's it. So Red Coos is going to get the win. Jose Gonzalez second, William Dimitri, Michael Farvetti, James Robert, Sarah Waite, Julian Meredith, Chris Adams, AJ Sells, Jaden Boudreau, Benjamin P., Storm Rose, Rex Jenkins, Matthew Erickson, Lance Meredith, Joshua Harrison, Paul Brown, Jordan Johnson, Tom Hilfiger, Max Cost, the top 20. Don't try to break that up after 10, but I don't know, I just kept going. And then 21st, Steven Speedwayer, Nikko Von Davidson, Philip Torres, Brad Stover, and then myself rounding out 25th. So that couldn't have gone any better. Yeah, that was bad. But our next race, while I'm here, is going to be at Fayetteville and then Knoxville for next week. So we've had some success at those tracks, so hopefully we can turn it around. But yeah. Matthew Erickson, where did you finish again? 14th. You just passed me on the track, so I was just thinking. Outside pole. That's tough. He was on the outside, so I guess just, yeah, it's hard to get back. But that'll do it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you all for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And until next time, everybody, have a great one.